I'm Scott, this is Make a Tune. This video, I guess, is not really a product review. I pre-ordered the Baritone, thought I might have some use for it. I'm making some metal tunes in the next couple weeks. I thought I would maybe complement my 7-string guitar with the humbucker pickups. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'll just open it up, try it out on its own, see what it sounds like paired up with a Jackson, and yeah, see if any sort of inspiration comes from it. So let me go get it. Pretty much like a normal Tele. I believe the pickups and all that are the same. I'll put a link to the site where I got it from, so you can check the spec if you want. You probably know if you're looking at this video. Straight away you can feel the difference in the length. So I guess everything looks normal, but yeah, instantly the scale length you feel straight away. Could be fun. So what I'll do is, I haven't actually made a video in a while. I'll go into my studio, set up, fire. Where is everything? Okay, let's plug it in. I'll load up just a clean amp, and we'll take it from there. Let's load up an amp. I use Bias FX2. Very handy for recording. So a Vox style amp. In fact, let's go for one more appropriate. T Deluxe. And I'll stick on a reverb in somewhere. Let's put a little spring reverb at the back. Let's see. Definitely not in tune. Not bad for being straight out of the box. Oh, no. Guess it would be an F sharp, wouldn't it? Okay, let me get rid of that spring. It's whilst the tuning is pretty much like having a 7-string, it's not. With the 5th string on this being an F sharp, but also like I'm feeling weird with the pegs as well, like it's confusing. I think it'll work though. So that's on the bridge pickup. Let's go back down to the neck. It's pretty cool. It feels these strings are definitely a bigger gauge. I wonder how it compares to 7-string. It's a weird combo because you've got the gauge of the low string, but the easiness of playing chords with the 6 string. it feels when I played 7-string, there was like a big change having that low string to everything, like chord shapes and whatnot. I don't have that on this, but yeah, you do have like really chunky strings. It's weird. It's weird. Let me try something. Okay. Yeah, it feels like you'd think it would. It's like in between a guitar and a bass. Technically wise, build wise, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. Neck feels good. Edges have been rolled. All the good stuff. For the price that you pay for this is pretty sick. For me personally, I want to see what it's like with some chunky gain in it. Like I said before, the point is to try and see if I can get maybe like for like choruses, ring some chords out. I was thinking doing a palm muted riff on this and on the 7-string. Compare that. Also palm muted over chords on this. Try a few things out. See if I can get a good blend. In fact, what I'll do first, I'll use one of the amp setups that I use for the 7-string, a metal kind of amp. One of these guys in the front, some EQ, 2 sets of EQ, just kind of. But yeah, obviously it's not going to sound great because it's tuned for jacks and humbucker pickups. But let's just see what it sounds like. I mean, that's very much a genty telly. Let me turn it down just in case I'm killing everyone. Let's go to the bridge pickup. Something like that. I mean, that's pretty chunky for being single coil pickups. Obviously this is like a virtual amp, but there's nothing, there shouldn't be anything here there's not like a gent button on here. This is just recreating these amps, so really interesting. Okay, so let's take something that I've done. Hello. Okay, this is part 2. It's later. I recorded this test, and because there's 2 projects open, the audio got screwed, so I'm doing this again. So this is a track that I'll be working on, this metal project. It's got drums, 2 guitar parts of the same part, hand right or left, but it's the same guitar with 2 different amps, and the bass. So what I'm going to do is re-record. So you'll have a Jackson in one ear, the 7-string, and this guy, this Tele on the other. Okay, so this is the Jackson. It's coming to the right. And now I'm going to record this riff. There's also like a... I'm going to re-record this same take, but on a different amp and with the Tele. Okay, so now we have this new Tele. Jackson. That's the two of them. Now, let's see with the drums in. Now, put the bass in. So yeah, pretty chunky. Let me try both amps. Pretty beefy. But yeah, with that, I think that with the two guitar parts, we just bring them back. That's a pretty good foundation, I think. This guy. And then Jackson. So yeah. As you can tell, it can definitely, if you want this as a jam, single coil pickups, it's not doing too bad at all. Anyway, back to me wrapping up this video. overall, I am stoked on this. It's gonna work way better than I thought for the metal stuff. It sounds different. It doesn't sound too weak with the single coils. Obviously the amp settings boost it up quite a bit, but that balance, let me turn off whatever's making that noise. So overall, I was really impressed with how much it complements the 7-string. In terms of playing, I think whilst having it drop A on both, having drop A in a 6-string and like hand setup is gonna be something to either get used to or just deal with. It's not gonna be as simple as I thought, just transferring all the riffs. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty more dud notes to be playing, but sound-wise, it's a cool contrast to have the Jackson 7-string in one channel, this guy in the other. I think it's going to be really good for clean sections in this metal album, or metal stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, it's ticking all the boxes for me. And I haven't even touched on stuff like, I mean, it's a tally. And build quality is absolutely fine. But if you were to start playing your 6-string chords and your 6-string style on this lower tuning, you'll quickly realize how it doesn't feel the same. You have to let the low end ring out and stuff like that. It sounds a bit mushy just hammering. Oh, maybe you might find an amp setting that could work with it. But it's the same as playing a 7-string. When you start doing, like, if you're to do like 6-string chuggy metal stuff, like trying a Metallica riff on a 7-string, it's just too muddy. Being punchier and genty, I guess, is probably better. But anyway, I'm rambling. Overall, I think that this will definitely do the job I was hoping it would in terms of this metal songwriting. Overall tone's going to be beefier, I think, with this and the 7-string. And also just like, I'm going to have way more fun going forward as I get used to it. I think playing on like clear guitar tones, cleaner settings, I'm sure I can get some good ideas for songwriting in lower tunings with this guy. So that's about it. Pretty stoked. Like I said, this is not going to be a scientific breakdown. I'm by no means a pro. I just had an idea to get this guitar and add it to the arsenal. I'm sure you'll find better reviews, but it feels good. It's very affordable. I don't feel bad paying for it. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.